in the state of Ohio.
That doesn't mean anything to me. I mean, anybody could go get a medical marijuana card. You can apply for it online. It's so stupid. This is case number 25CR43244, the state of Ohio versus Isaiah Graves. Mr. Graves is before the court with his counsel, Mr. Newberger, Ms. Tranter, on behalf of the state of Ohio. We're here for sentencing. Has everyone reviewed the pre-sentence investigation?
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Anything from the state?
Yes, Your Honor. As the victim is not present in the courtroom today, as I expressed in chambers, she's kind of been back and forth this entire time as to what she feels an appropriate sentence for Mr. Graves would be. On behalf of the state, we are asking the court to impose a prison term on Mr. Graves. While his record reflects that he has never been to prison before, we would note that he does have a record that is concerning to the state. There are several domestic violence cases that have been dismissed throughout the years. I believe that the majority, if not all of them, have been with this victim. I believe that she is probably in a position where she is not comfortable saying that he needs to go to prison, but I certainly am. I have great concerns for the victim's safety as well as the safety of their young child. I think Mr. Graves has a significant anger problem and is a danger to them as well as the community. So we are asking that you impose a prison term. I know probation had a secondary recommendation of potential judicial release. I would not be necessarily opposed to consideration after a term in prison, depending on how Mr. Graves behaves at the institution, but we certainly do believe that a prison term is warranted in this case.
Thank you. Anything from probation?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Newberger?
Just that, in addition to what we said in chambers, I'm not sure what risk is to the community. The dismissals that Ms. Tranter was referring to, I think all involved the victim in this case. I think that sharing a daughter together, his accepting responsibility in this case right after the last case where she took a plea to filing a false police report, he's accepting responsibility. I think he knows that he's put himself here. His whole, I don't know if his whole record, but the record of dismissals, they all involve the same person. He's here because he put himself here. And I think the victim's last comment was probation, but glad I'm not the judge, Your Honor.
Mr. Graves, is there anything you'd like to say?
Yes, Your Honor. I want to say thank you guys to the court for giving me a chance, Your Honor, to be able to get my life back on track, be able to get back to work, Your Honor, be able to take care of my kids with child support and paying through family members. I am truly, honestly sorry for the victim or whatever happened, but I know two wrongs don't make it right. We was in the wrong I lost my mom December and November. It was hard months for me and her. So I know just these actions it's a two-person party. And I'm owning up to my responsibility of the actions that was caused. And I'm truly hurt. I miss my daughter every day. I miss her every day. I still take care of them. Even though I don't see them, I miss them. I'm hurting. I miss my mom. This lady was the person that I married, the person that I gave my life to, the person that I gave everything to. I just want to say, just give me a chance, Your Honor. I'm fully working. I'm doing everything compliance. I just need time.
Mr. Graves, I have some questions for you, and you need to think very carefully before you answer. Number one, at the time that this incident occurred, you were already on probation in Hamilton County for a felony, correct?
Yes, sir.
What's that court's order? What did they, as a condition of your community control, what did they order you to do?
They ordered me I went to a program. I went to River City program when I first.
You went to a CBCF?
Yes, sir. I went to that program. I graduated everything with that program. I had certificates to show. If I go to probation, I have to prove to show my certificates with anger management classes, drug abusement classes, regular family classes, adult classes, really take helping fatherhood classes. I took all of them. I don't have a significant anger problem, Your Honor, and I just, that my bond, everything was on that case. It's getting this. It was. I had a plea deal with the state, which I pled out to, was the stuff that I did, which I was scared to come here today, which I made the right decision to still come forward to show my honesty.
All right, Mr. Graves, you're also on supervision over in Fairborn. Is that where Miss Henry resides?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah, but that.
So you have a lot of it looks like you've had a lot of contact with the Fairfield Municipal Court.
Yes, sir.
I see traffic violation, unlawful restraint dismissed, criminal damaging, that's domestic violence that was withdrawn and amended to a criminal damaging. And there's been a protection order in favor of Miss Henry. Looks like it was issued some time ago. Oh, just December of 25, December 11th, 2020. But while you were in our county jail, you continued to have contact with Miss Henry.
Yes, that's one thing that I failed at, that we had. I had.
Well, that's not the
contact-
only thing you failed at. We're going to talk about the next thing in a minute.
Yes, sir. I failed at just for having contact with her. After that, we just had no contact to.
But no contact. The problem is that you're in a county jail. You have an active no contact order. Actually, you have an active protection order, which is even stronger. And you are calling her and having contact with her on a recorded line. So it's not like it's very hard to prove that you violated the protection order, because you're literally doing it on a recorded line. So whatever you're doing out there when it's not recorded or not being supervised, I don't know. And it makes it hard for me to believe that you haven't been having contact with her. That's number one. The other thing is that as a condition of your bond, you were ordered that you were not permitted to use THC. You have a substance use disorder, and you continue to use THC against my order. How is that contacting the victim and continuing to use and smoke marijuana, how is that showing me that you are going to comply with the rules and conditions of your supervision? Explain it to me.
I would definitely apply to your rules of supervision, Your Honor.
You haven't done it so far. Explain to me why you haven't.
I just used because I had bad nerves. I lost my mom. I don't know how to cope without. It's not that I don't need it. I don't need it. It's just it calms my nerves down. Because when I get into it, like my nerves were real bad. I just can I just use it a little bit. My other probation, I never had a problem with using it. Because I use it recreationally, so.
It doesn't matter. It says here the client is diagnosed with cannabis use disorder severe. It's literally a diagnosed condition that you have a marijuana problem that you continue to use, even though I ordered you not to use it.
Yes, sir. Before I had this case, I had a legalized marijuana card in the state of Ohio.
That doesn't mean anything to me. I mean, anybody could go get a medical marijuana card. You can apply for it online. It's so stupid, that whole excuse. Oh, I have a medical marijuana. I don't care. Alcohol's legal for you too, and you're not allowed to drink alcohol while you're on supervision, because they alter your mind. It's just, and it's not good for you, quite frankly. I don't know what to do with you, Mr. Graves, because quite honestly, the prosecutor wants me to send you to prison. Right now, I'm probably leaning in that direction. I have 2 deputies standing behind you. Because you're not following my orders. You may think you're complying, but you're not. You haven't complied with the terms and conditions of your supervision in Hamilton County. Have they filed a probation violation against you?
No, sir. He wanted to know what's going on with this case to move on so forward. He just wanted to get me with the situation that I was in.
Who's your judge down there?
I forgot.
Judge Wagner, Your Honor.
He was just wanting me, basically just wanted me to get this over with, put under me, and try to move forward and keep working. It's like I'm just trying to do more positive stuff in my life now. Like I'm back full-time working, taking care of my kids. I'm barely getting anything. Child support takes totally 100% of everything I have. I just want to get a chance from you, Your Honor. I know yes, I use marijuana, but I can, if I to stop, if you tell me to stop and test me.
I did tell you to stop.
And it test me the next week or so, I will come clean. Like if we do it more frequently, I will come clean, Your Honor.
He was positive again today, correct?
Yes.
Admitted to new use, correct?
Yes, sir.
How many hours a week are you working at Cooper's Hawk?
I work 7 days a week, no off days.
Did they send it out for levels? They didn't because he admitted?
If he would have admitted, I don't believe they would have. No, they did not.
All right, Mr. Grays, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do is, I mean, your record is kind of perplexing to me because there's so many charges that have been dismissed or withdrawn or. I mean, you have a failure to comply, but it was dismissed.
Is that the Hamilton County one, Judge?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm looking at the record. That was not dismissed. He was convicted of that. I'm looking at the sentencing entry right now.
Oh, counts 1 and 4 dismissed. I'm sorry. So he was convicted of carrying a concealed weapon and failure to comply.
Yes.
Right? Okay. That's what you're on supervision for.
What? What? Did you get it expunged?
I'll get it expunged this year.
Get what expunged?
The record from Hamilton County. We were in the process of trying to get it expunged.
You can't get it expunged while you're on supervision, and a failure to comply with that's not
I get
expungible.
out for probation down there this year.
Yeah, but
Don't
you can't expunge. You cannot expunge a failure to comply. That's going to be on your record the rest of your life. You can't expunge that. You can't seal that. All right, Mr. Graves, I am going to give you an opportunity. I'm going to find today that you're amenable to community control, so I'm going to place you into community control for a period of 3 years. You'll be subject to the supervision now of the Warren County Probation Department, and we will supervise you. You are ordered to refrain from the use of any drugs, alcohol, or marijuana. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. I want him tested frequently, and I want to know what the levels are. So you'll be calling the CIP line daily, and then any day I want him tested a couple times a week. Okay? I'm going to find out if you're either going to stop or you're not. Okay? You're ordered to complete substance use disorder and mental health treatment. You're ordered to complete the batter's intervention program. I know this is against the recommendation of probation, but I am going to give you this opportunity. You are to have no contact with Carissa Henry. And I'm going to tell you right now, Mr. Graves, I don't care if she says it's okay or not. It doesn't make any difference to me. If you have contact with her, and that goes Any contact is contact. You send her, if you like one of her Facebook posts, that's a violation. That's how strict this is gonna be. So you're gonna show me now that you're going to comply, or you're not, but I'm gonna tell you, you're only gonna get this one chance from me. So if you break the law, if you get another charge somewhere, if you continue to test positive for marijuana, you're going to prison. Are we clear on this?
Yes, Your Honor.
'Cause I'm not gonna fool around with this anymore. Court finds that you have the current and future ability to pay the costs of prosecution. I'm not going to assess a fine against you, but I am going to order you to pay the court costs here. So you got to buckle down. You've got some work to do. I want you to get your GED, and I want you to get a valid operator's license. What's holding up your license right now?
I was actually going to ask you once you was done talking, can I actually get help from the state to be able to get my license? Because right now, financially, child support is taking everything. I don't have any money. They just took everything from my check. I have a check still to prove the probation when I go back. I have to show them everything about my proof of residential files of probation and like stuff like that. I just need some type of assistance.
I don't know what you mean help from the state.
I just some type of assistance with getting a license. I can't validly get one. I don't have like a card. I have a card, but I can't operate it.
Judge, I think more importantly, he's under a 6-year suspension from Hamilton County for that failed comply.
All right. I forgot about the fair to comply. Never mind. I'm gonna delete the valid operator's license because you're not gonna be able to become valid in the time that you'll be on supervision, so. All right. All right, you're also subject to a discretionary period of post-release control, which means if the court does send you to prison on this charge, when you are released, the Adult Parole Authority may supervise you for up to 2 years. If you violate that supervision, you can be returned to prison for up to 1/2 of this court's original sentence. If your violation is that you commit another felony, you can be returned to prison for 1 year or the period that you have left on PRC, whichever is longer, and that time would run consecutive to any additional prison time that you get sentenced to. You do have a right to appeal the court's decision of your sentence to the 12th District Court of Appeals. If you want to appeal, you must file your notice of appeal within 30 days of today's date. You can't afford to pay for the transcript or anything necessary for your appeal, including an attorney. That can all be provided to you at no cost. Final warning, I want this set for review with me in 60 days. I'm telling you right now that if you are positive for marijuana in 60 days, you are going into custody. And you will sit in the Warren County Jail until you are negative. Okay? So it's your choice. If you want to leave here today and you want to go smoke marijuana, all you're doing is you're adding those THC metabolites to your system, and it's just going to take longer for it to. It's not like alcohol where you drink one day and 2 days later it's all out of your system. Marijuana, unlike any other drug, stays in your system for months. So I'm just cautioning you, every time you smoke, you're resetting that clock, and if you come back in here and you test positive again, then you're going into custody. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
You're either going to follow my orders or you're not, but it's your choice now. I've given you a chance, and I'm not going to take any excuses from you. Mr. Henry, are you supervising him?
I will be.
All right. You go back down there and talk to Mr. Henry right now. That's all.
Thanks.
Thank you.